Hello everyone, it's Danny from Danny with the Planny here on YouTube and on Instagram. I am in voiceover mode and you are actually seeing my previous haul intro with my voice down, and I am doing a voiceover because I had to break my haul, my January haul, into two parts so that it wouldn't be like 3 hours long. So this is part 2. If you haven't already gone and checked out part 1, please do so. And here is part 2. You will not see all of the items that you see here because I've gone over them probably in part 1. However, in this haul, we will be going over paper trail plans, Simple Paper, The Giving Girl, Graceful, Muse, Paperie, and Saucy Stickers Co. So if those interest you, please stick around. And again, don't forget to check out part 1 of the haul. And I'm going to go ahead and get into the stickers. This is Paper Trail Plans, another one of my favorite shops. They just do such a great job of creating basics. I call them basics. They're basics for me. And just adore their shop. Very creative. It's a mom and daughter team, and I can't say enough good things about them. Awesome. I do here for them. It is Danny 15 to save 15% off. Here is my freebie. Great time of year for this one. I feel like it's very coquette and would go perfect with their coquette kit that they have coming out, or that they have out in the shop. If you haven't seen it already, it's perfect for February. This is Tay of Shantae Plans freebie. Great journaling elements there. I picked up a bunch of foiling items, or like, it's the typical stuff that I get at the beginning of the year, usually like the holidays, days of the week, months, all that jazz. So that's mostly what you'll see here, but then I also have some extras that I picked up for the warmth kit that I'm doing for my January spread, so I will show you that as well. But let's start with the foiling stuff. I am using this again as a background. I feel like I'm very much going back and forth between using this as a background, and maybe you don't need this as a background. I do usually like it to reference for some people so that you can see how large or small something is. And a lot of us know that this is a 1.5 column, so it kind of just is a nice reference point. Might pull this away when I do more of the journaling items, but just wanted to let you know that I have this in the background for reference for the sizing of these items. Here is the winter shop freebie. Lots of snowflakes. These bows are really cute too. Some trees and some scripts. Hello Winter, January, hello, or I was gonna say Hello Valentine's, Valentine's Day, and February. These are, I was running out of these and didn't realize it. And I probably should go ahead and just put another order in as well. But will say these are their original script, which is now, well, I think it'll be out at the end of this month, their original script, and they have a more modern script, very similar-esque, so I did really like this one, but I think I kept picking them up because I already had a bunch of foiled fonts in this collection, or this style. So I've been just sticking with it, but I also really like their new one. It's very similar, not too far off, so I am fine either way. I think I had been sticking with this one just because it's what I knew. We stick with what we know, right? Okay, so this is the month. You get, I think, 3 sets. Your Sundays are all done at the bottom, so don't forget that. I think I'd done that once where I started to put it in and then put like Monday in again, or maybe I did Tuesday or something like that. So just pay attention, but it's a better use of the space. So that is that one. These are the typewriter font. These will mostly be for my journal, but also I was thinking they could be, I don't know, we'll see. We'll see how I use them. But I have them, and that's what counts, because I can use them for whatever. But here is the days of the week. You get 4 on this one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 on this page. Wow, they really pack them in there. I think that's because it's a typewriter font, so you have a little bit more space. This is holidays. Again, they're packing so much into this one. have lots of holidays that are included. I love the inclusivity. It's obviously not all of them because you can't fit all of them on the sheet, but they do offer up a lot of different variety holidays in their shop if you look for the bigger sheets, and I think they have specific ones as well. So, and then this one is the months, and you're getting 1, 2, 3 sets of months. I can't remember if I have the foiled version of these, so I may have to eventually go back and look for those. These are the tiny typewriter fonts, and yes, I did get the Saucy Stickers ones, and I will do a comparison here in a second. But they have different typewriter fonts, so I like them for different reasons, and I think these are different sizing too, if I'm being very honest, and I will grab them now so that you guys can see the different sizing. I'm trying to do the black. I did the black so that it is, you can see it doesn't get wiped away by the foil, or if there's a glare with the foil. So these are different sizes. Let me see, do I have a few here? This is my like tools on the side. This is sad. I don't have my good tweezers. I mean, not that these aren't good tweezers. I just have a preference for my other ones. They have these are reverse tweezers. So like you put pressure on them to open them, and then like their resting position is closed. And it just takes me a bit to get my mind wrapped around it. And like, oh yeah, I have to push you in to release you. Instead of like, oh, so it's kind of just a backwards thought process in my mind. So it's literally just a me thing and nothing to do with the scissors. All right, so there's the A from Paper Trail Plans, and then here is the A from Saucy Stickers. Actually very similar in size, but they are different styles. Not different, what I mean is that they're a little bit different. So they're both their typewriter versions, but like this one has a little more of like a swoopy tail for the A, and then this one kind of just goes down. You see that, right? Like I am not making this up. They are different. This also might just be me like justifying, okay, you picked up 2 itty bitty fonts. Me going overboard. I see a difference. Now maybe the better question is, Danny, why do you need different font types? Because sometimes one font type speaks to me differently than another type. I don't know. I just like to have my options, guys. Okay, so that is the difference in the two. All right, glad we went down that little road. And questioning all of Danny's paper choices, or not paper choices, font choices. Okay, so here is holidays again, not again, but like in the traditional font. And they, once again, are moving towards their more modern font, which I actually did when they just had their script sale, and I did end up picking a lot of modern for that. So anyways, just FYI. So here is the days of the week. I think I even picked up modern in holidays. To me, well, now that I have more than one journal, or more than one like planner journal item, I'm gonna be using things up faster. So that's why I was like, I need to pick up a lot of them, because I could be using 3 holidays for my 3 different, like a specific holiday for my different one. Okay, and then these are their typewriter one. This is also super interesting to me because the black, I feel like, shows so much more detail. So there's like some spacing right there. And if they filled that in for that one, so it's still the same shape, but this one kind of looks more The other thing that's super interesting too is like that A is not the same as that A. So like where it's faded there, it's not necessarily faded like in the same spots, which to me is super interesting. I kind of really like it. But here they are in the foil colors. And then here are the months and the modern. So this is the new font. Okay, so let me show you all. Not that this is the months. Things that I notice. The T at the end does more of a like swoopy thing. And it has a little bit of a tail in there where that one just kind of goes straight down. So it's very similar. Like they both have the I call them tails. I think they're called something else. Flourish, that's what I think it's called. They both have the flourish on either end of their letters. That is an option. But the flourish can look a little different depending upon which one it is. So I don't feel like I have a good example of like a T at the end in this, on this side. I don't think there's any that I see that are end in T. But that is super noticeable to me. So yeah, it's very similar. So if you're like, oh, but I love the like traditional one, I very much feel like you may not even notice it as much. So if that was a concern of yours. Here is the modern large ones as well in black. Okay, so that was my foiled non-kit specific items. Next up, I got more things for my warmth collection. I'm so excited to get started in this in my journal. This is such a gorgeous kit. Okay, they had, oh, it's upside down. Sorry about that. I'm gonna pull this out now and pull this in. Okay, so here is a washi paper, warmth, and this is a color, one of the color washes. They had just this one color. Some shops are starting to offer like more than one color wash for, or like washi paper color. I am digging that as an option because you can use it for another kit, most likely. And or if a shop, I again talked about this, it does this like in different colors, did a ombre-esque effect of the colorway. That way when you tear it, it looks like different things, different parts for different parts of the spread. I would really, really love that. These are the large, oh, these florals. I love these florals with the oranges. It just really adds to that whole like, idea of warmth. These florals are gorgeous. Here is some alcohol ink. This colorway, you guys, you don't often see this colorway for winter. I just love it so much. So I think I got this in not transparent, washi last time, but I also wanted it in this colorway, obviously, or this style, premium matte. So this one is in premium matte. Okay, so apparently I did have some more foiled stuff that I forgot what back there. This, I was doing my journal and realized I wanted this non-foiled. In particular, I don't know if I have my journal. It's like I know I have my journal around here somewhere because I was working on my, so this spread here, I was really wanting not to put any foil in this section. So I was like, I really wish I had non-foiled florals. And the reason why I don't want to do that is because I'm wanting the foil only to be in these. This is my monthly mood board. So for each month, I'm going to put like a little swatch of the leftover stickers to represent that month. And I'm going to put the months here, and I'll put the foil color that goes with it. And or, oh, that's right. Things are coming together, guys. Things are coming together about why I was doing what I was doing. These are for this. I'm 99% sure I was going to use that for this. see, things are coming together. I'm thinking. So I'm going to use that for that. I cracked myself up. So put that in that space, and then do some of the scenes, like a little swatch of whatever that month is. So for January, it'll be this warmth collection, but I didn't want to use like a foil color for the base, so that's why I picked this one up. Sorry, that was a really long explanation for that. If you've been around at all, you know that I always pick up their, not always, but a lot of times I will pick up their quote page, foiled quote page in all the colorways, because I love having the quotes for multiple spreads, whether it be in my memory planner or in my bullet journal. It's just fun to pull in quotes. They have different sizing, different kinds. Sometimes they match with the theme of like winter, the season, and sometimes they don't, and you can just kind of use it for any time. So love it. And then they also include some foil deco, and look, they even fill in a lot of the little spots with little foiled dots. They just do a really good job of making sure they have used all of the space. Okay, and then here is, ooh, look, more. This one is their italics, which I think I'm gonna have to pick up some more colors of this, guys. This one's beautiful and just really classic and simple. I really like that one. Here is some of the other stuff. I picked this up so I could do a Dutch door. This in particular is mirrored, so like if you literally folded this in half, this would line up with that, and it goes the same way. So you're putting it on the edge, you cut around, fussy cut around, and then lay that on the exact other side, and they will match up. So that is why I got an extra one of these. I think I at least have 2. My heart tells me I could have probably done 3, but I'm gonna do 2 because that way I can do one on either side. What I mean by that is, so if I do a Dutch door like on this side, then I can do a Dutch door on this side, and they would match. So that way I don't just have one on this side. So I need at least, in order to achieve, where did it go? In order to achieve that, I need 1 full set on this side and 1 full set on this side, so that the back side matches. I hope that makes sense. Without me like pulling the stickers up off of the page. And then lastly, I got this, and I think this is again another one where I did it. It's a double, I guess is what I'm trying to say. I have one of these sheets already, and I wanted to pick up another one to do some more mirroring. I don't think this one necessarily was mirrored per se. They were doing some of the inverse pages or mirrored pages, but they went away from that because I don't know if it was catching on as well. I think it was probably for a niche set of people like me, Jess, and maybe Tay. There might be some other people that wanted it too. I'm just like off the top of my head. Are like, yep, we all probably were really loving it. Okay, so that is my order from Paper Trail Plans. You guys, I can't say enough about this shop. I love it so much. This is one of the shops that I PR for that has a referral link. So if you are ever influenced by somebody in the shop, whether it's me or like one of the other amazing planner people, be sure to put their name and their code in, because it definitely helps us out, because that's how we are able to share the love with you guys and like show you guys the things and how to use them and whatnot. So it helps us out if you put our names in, so that they know that we're kind of doing our part to promote the shop as well. So I hope that made sense what I was saying. But yeah, this is Paper Trail Plans, and you can put my name in the notes for my freebie. I think it's, where to go? It's that coquette one. I love it. I do love this freebie so much. It's so pretty. And then here's Taste, if you're interested in getting Taste. Freebies, again, are separate. So the code is what helps us out, but the freebies, you can put whoever's name in the notes for their freebie. If you want to collect a bunch of different ones, that's fine. This is Simple Paper. I also PR for this team. She has some really amazing journaling items, and I have finally signed up for her monthly subscriptions. I was waiting to make sure that I would, because she does more journaling stuff, I wanted to make sure that I was committed to doing my daily journal. And because I have now committed to doing my daily journal, I feel very confident in putting, like, to put the money into getting her monthlies. That makes sense. Because I was afraid I wasn't going to be committed to my daily journal. But I did it for 6 months, and I feel like if you do something for 6 months, then it's an easier way to keep up with it. Like, you're more likely to keep up with that habit, I guess is what I'm saying. So I actually have put in a subscription for hers. It is definitely more cost effective, but nice thing about hers is that she always puts them up after the fact. Like her extra she will put up, which is very nice, and I very much appreciate. This one, I do not understand, how you did this. So this is premium matte, guys, right here, right? However, it is a clear back. I've not seen premium matte on a clear back. Like, I should, I don't know. It's amazing to me, but also a very cute sticker. So it's like almost like her card, Season's Greeting, but also has a sticker on it. So that's super fun. And then here is, these are stickers as well, but this is kind of a freebie that you got. And isn't this gorgeous? January. Wish my birthday was in January so that I could use it, but my birthday is in February. So I'm going to use this at the end of the month. And I got it. And this one is in premium with that clear backing as well. I'm amazed at this clear backing. Everyone's like, okay, Danny, move on. And then there's lots of little cute deco down the bottom too. But this one is January in washi paper. She calls it semi-transparent matte on her shop. So if you are looking and unsure or unclear, just know. Here are some dots. I will use the backing so that you guys can see a little better because my hand probably really shows through there. And then this is the journaling card, and her paper type, and it's the same with like this. The feel of it is just so like luxurious. It's like, I don't even know, guys. It's so pretty. I mean, can a feeling be pretty? I guess it can. I am saying it can. Then let me open this up. I mentioned this in the paper trail plans that some people are offering more than one washi paper type, like terrible washi full sheet for their collections that they're doing. And this is one shop. So while it's not like a quarter size sheet, and I don't even know what size this is considered. Like, it's the same height, but it's thinner. I don't know. And I wonder is if this all three together is like the size of a half sheet. So that's what I'm thinking. So she's getting 3 sections out of it. But this is, I love that it's different options. My only maybe one request is that it would be fun to maybe have different patterns potentially on the back so they're not all the same. So when you're pulling it in, but I don't know, that might be like I don't know if that's a strange request. It's just maybe a Danny request. So here is this one. This one is, it just has celebration up at the top. So I think this is a like regular type. Like that would come with the collection, maybe? I don't know. And then here's Alice Blue. And Celebration is the name of the kit. So all this is on her terrible washi with the clear backing. And then this one is the Rose Glow. So it's kind of like a pinky neutral. Okay, she had these in all the colors. Like, when I say colors, so this one's in rose gold. She also had it in gold and in silver. I picked up the rose gold because I thought it went better with this kit in the collection. I'm going to go back and pick up the others, but this way I can mark my birthday and how old I'll be. I'll be 16, so celebrating my, like, what, 20th anniversary of my 16th birthday. No, it's not that many. It's not 20 years. I don't think. I don't feel like doing math right now, guys. And then it also has this cute 2025 down the bottom. So that is fun. Here are her girls, or guests. She calls them guests. Look how beautiful they are. Oh my gosh, that back of that dress. And her hair. Oh, they're so pretty. All these girls. And then, okay, so I did pick these up a la carte. And I'm going to say, like, Cass with her stamps. I have not been picking up stamps because I'm like, I don't know what to do with them. But stamps. Ooh. So Cass has been influencing me a little bit. So I'm going to go look at Cass's page and then mimic. She keeps referencing that it's very similar to full boxes. So that's, there's like mini size full boxes. I'm going to think of them like that. Okay, and then here are, she does not name them, but she does number them, or have letters at the bottom. So this is page M. That was page I, and then, sorry, I'm going back. This one is just called Guess. Okay, so here is M with the balloons. I love those balloons. The blues and the pinks and the purples. I really love this. I'm very excited to use this for my birthday week. And this is L. I say that with a question mark because I already did I. The table setting and the invitation there. Here are some of the florals and Polaroids. And there's a present on the bottom. Super pretty. Here are some swatches and some more florals, and I love that outline. So that's kind of the outline that you're getting with the torn paper washi sheets. So it does make sense like why she used those, but I was just, if you're tearing stuff in the, maybe you want different patterns, but maybe not. Like, again, could be a dandy thing. Oh, I love these presents so much. They're gorgeous. And then the cake. Okay. This one, oh, that's interesting. Oh, this one must be on transparent matte. Oh, so maybe I did that on accident. Or maybe there wasn't an option to do it on washi paper because it had sold out. And so I got it on transparent matte. That could be a thing. Because this is going in my daily, I want that thinner. I don't want the premium matte usually in my daily. I was like, I hope I got more than one floral. Okay, I did. This is page N. Did I say what page this was? This is E. Sorry. I feel like I have not said the last couple. All right, this was F. Sorry, guys. This is K, and this is E. These are N with the florals. There is rose gold in the, like, splotches, so that's the color. And then I got the large sheet. And I got two of the large sheets. I like having florals for my journal. And these are both A. Okay, so that is my order from Simple Paper Co. Lena is so sweet. She lives in Florida. I'm excited. I'm going to meet her for Galentine's. And she's so sweet. I'm very excited to meet her. And yeah, so if you ever want to pick anything up from her shop, she also has a lot of good stationery items. So if you're ever interested in looking at any of that stuff, just go ahead and put Danny10 in then the code and you can save 10% off. This is the Giving Girl. She is doing mostly journaling items in her shop right now. I have been loving her bucket list collection. She normally pulls them out for $2, or it's $2 Tuesdays, but she calls them Tweakling Tuesdays. So that is her collection, and she'll do them. I think she has washi paper and premium matte that she does them. I don't recall if she does transparent. I may pop something on here to let you know. But yeah, so that is, and another thing that's really cool, and I don't think I have it because I moved it, and oh, here it is. It's like, where did I move it to? She has, so this pattern, and she'll like hand letter your name on there, but this is the order, and on the back it matches the, like, her envelope, and this is the second time she's changed envelopes since I got her last one in the mail, and it matches again. I think that's such like interesting attention to detail. Okay, so I mentioned that this is the book lover, or literacy lover. Sorry, I said book lover, but it's literacy lover collection, and I went crazy. I mostly ordered everything in the collection. So, but Jennifer actually gifted me a few of the extras that I did not purchase. So thank you so much, Jennifer. I really appreciate it. She has been really fun. I used to get stuff from her all the time. She did these bow boxes back in the day. Actually, here's my furniture. I'll show you. She did these bow boxes back in the day that, I love and adore, and I have so many left over that I like remembering them. Here is her bow boxes that she has in her shop. This was a special edition for Black Lives Matter, but she had like all kinds of colors. And I think, if I remember correctly, when I posted about this spread, because this is from her as well, it was actually part of her freebie from Black Friday. But you can also still purchase this in the shop. She put up those freebies in her shop as well. So I loved how this turned out so much. It was really very gorgeous. But anyways, so yeah, that is what I had gotten from her a lot back in the day. And she also had these twinkling light items that were foiled that were my absolute favorite garland that I had used. So she mostly had them on glossy paper, and so when I transferred over to transparent matte, she was saying how it was really, really hard for her to transfer that item to transparent matte. So, and then she started moving more into journaling, and I wasn't there yet. So now that I'm back into journaling, I'm so excited to be like picking her stuff back up, because I really do. She lived very close to where I grew up. She moved away from that area, but she lived very close to where I grew up. So that's like, we had that other connection as well. Not that I knew her from before, but I don't know, you just always feel connected when you know somebody has lived in the area that you like grew up in. So, okay, so this is page 1. And these girls are so cute. So she does, like I mentioned, a bucket list. So I have her winter one. And then this one, I am planning on doing, I mentioned this earlier, a book journaling collection. So I would love to add this into that. And I haven't exactly figured out how I'm going to do it, but a lot of people that I'm watching on YouTube for book journaling do a year setup. I just don't, like I said, don't read enough to, I wish I read more. I'm just so slow. Anyways, I go at my own pace, but I can set up a journal, and so I'm hoping to use some of these in there. But I loved this vibe, and like, it's girly and cute, and the envelopes are so pretty. So, in the books, the colorway, and she has all these bookshelves. You'll see them throughout. There are all these bookshelves. I'm trying to see. So this is all one image. I was like, is that cut out in the middle? But I will tell you, a lot of these little items here are cut out. So this is like a little star cluster that you can put around when you're decorating. Not all the little things are cut out. Like, these are not cut out, but it's just kind of fun that she does that so that you can get some pieces. So while it makes the page very aesthetic looking, it also is very functional. I just love the books. And they have the arch. I mentioned already that I like arches. This haul. Okay, so here's some other girls and the days of the week. There are little quotes throughout too that I have not been reading. So this one says, "My happy place surrounded by books." And then on that first page, it says, "Love expressed in ink and paper." And I cut that down, so like I cut that in the middle and then placed them on top of each other in the New Year's Eve kit that I did. So if that is something that you want to do, you can do that too. This one actually, it says reading all day, and then today is, so this is page 3. Page 4, lost in a world of romance. That dress is really pretty. And then this page, page 5, the beauty of handwritten love. So some of this could also be kind of journal if you're or doing invitations. So maybe Valentine's Day. When I say Valentine's, I'm thinking like your Valentine and you're writing a note to your Valentine. This one I love so much with this. So I think this is all one sticker. So this and the doggy. And I love the little pink color on the dog. So cute. So that is all one scene. And then this is its own, and this is its own, and this is its own. But it says, a date with books and barks. That's cute. This is page 6. Page 7. Is that a mirror? That's cute, like a heart mirror. Love that lace behind there, and the mug, and look at that bow. Isn't that adorable? These are non-foiled, so you get to choose what foil color you want to add. And a lot of shops right now have Valentine's Day out, so if you're thinking, this could totally be, like Literacy Lovers could be a Valentine's Day type theme. This is still in her shop. I did get the discount price with the Twinkle Tuesday, so yeah, but I think a while back she had some PR people where it was an affiliated situation. So that means like if you put their name in the notes, then they get like either money from the shop and or they get money towards the shop. So look on her Instagram page and see if she has a PR team. I can't remember. If I remember, I will put it up here. I always say that so that it triggers me when I'm, not triggers me, but like signals to me when I am editing to remind myself to, hey, look that up. So it says, did I say this? Love letters hidden between the shelves. I was going to say the sheets. Oh, that's a whole different meaning. Again, the arches and the books. I picked up every single bookcase one because I loved it so much. And then wait until you see the end with the washi. I could not help myself, and I got like a gazillion sheets. Not a gazillion, but I got a lot of sheets. Stories that make hearts flutter. All these girls, they have like very, I would say, coquette kind of outfits, but also look cozy. Like she looks pretty cozy in like a sweater, but it's a very pretty sweater, and it looks like it like hangs off. I mean, it does hang off her shoulders, but it looks like it has that like a tank top kind of underneath or something to hold it onto the shoulders. I love this one too, and this one will go really well with that other one that had the outside with the benches and stuff. Doesn't that go well? But this is like she's mailing it, so again, the Literacy Lovers, I think, is kind of a nod to not only like books, but also like writing letters as well, is my thoughts. I could be wrong. This one says, books and benches, my happy place. She looks like she could be like sitting on a blanket. I looked really close. So these kind of look like petals, and I think they are because there's a rose and there's a leaf, so that kind of looks like rose petals to me, and there's another floral, and they are cut out, so you can sprinkle those throughout, and there's some more on this page too. Quiet moments, endless pages. This is page 11. Look at that book stack. So I think, I was like, could you, no, it would not. I was like, could you stack it so that it looks like it is like sitting on a shelf? I mean, I guess if you cut it off there, but it still looks like it's at a really weird angle. So my suggestion is not to do that. It definitely needs to go like that. I mean, maybe you can figure it out. I shouldn't put my hang-ups on other people. I love this one too. Like, look at that shop. That shop is so cute. I love it so much. And that one too. I'm a real sucker for like shop storefronts. All right, wandering through bookstores. And I think this is all one. And then, oh, here's another bookshelf. It's a big girl bookshelf. And look at all those little, like, just so pretty. And then here is Literacy Lovers, page 14. Oh wait, was there a quote on this one? No, okay. I didn't miss it. This one says, my heart is in my planner. Oh, yay, I love that. Because not wrong, guys, right? And there's another really cute bow and some washi. And there's a few washi. Is that like candy? Or do you think those are swatches? I don't know. And then there's another really cute bow. I kind of feel like they're swatches, but part of me, yeah, I think they're swatches just based off of that. Part of me is like, I want them to be candy because that's cute too. All right, so that is a collection. There are 14 pages. And then she has some different kind of add-ons that you can get with them. So some are washi, some are florals, some are like alcohol ink swatches. I think some of that actually comes with the kit collection. I can't remember exactly all of it. So I may... All right, so here is the script pattern, which again is very neutral and kind of goes with like some other themes that we've seen recently in the planner community with like coffee stains and whatnot. So that could just be like a good anytime one to pick up on washi paper. All this has been on washi paper, by the way. I picked up 2 of the florals. These are really big florals. By that I mean like they're blown up. Like, so obviously that's 2, but it's a big hefty floral. Oh, I got 3. Just kidding. Okay, and then here's the alcohol ink swatches. And I love how she kind of overlaps some of those for you, especially if you're doing this on washi paper. That is one of my favorite things to do with transparent matte and alcohol ink swatches is overlap them and then like push them down so that like you can kind of see the color pay out through. Okay, so this bottom washi, you guys, I was loving this. So they're bookshelves. I think I told you this, I got the Book Lovers from the Pretty Pink Co. And while the colors aren't exact, I probably should have gotten this in transparent matte. I don't know if that was or not transparent matte, washi paper. I don't know if that was an option. But if I'm doing a collection, I'm probably going to have a few pages that have this collection and then a few pages that have like this collection, but it'll all tie together, obviously, because there's books. So, yeah, so that's kind of my thoughts on that. But I love this one so much with the bookshelf, and then there's smaller bookshelves down at the bottom, and they have different kind of items in the shelf, like a kitty cat. So I definitely picked that up. All right, and that is the collection that I got from the Giving Girl. Please check her out. I feel like I definitely, like, I don't want to say lost track of her, but was not following her as much. And then Jess of Luscious Plans hauled something with her. I think she did a Halloween one and did a bucket list one. And once she did that, I was like, yes, because I think that's perfect for my journal. I'm going to put like a bucket list at the beginning of each season in my bullet journal. And so I am super, super, super excited to be pulling some of these in. And this will go great with my book journal that I am planning on doing. So definitely check her out. And that will do it for the Giving Girl. Last up, I think feel like this video is already long enough. Last up is Graceful Muse Paperie. So I got stickers from her like forever ago, and feel like she has been making a splash, and I have been very much wanting to get stickers from her lately, and I'll explain why in a little bit. And I did sign up for her, also her monthly subscription, just again because my daily journal, I've been sticking to it. So as a reward for myself, I've also signed up for it. So Simple Paper Co. and this one I have also signed up for as well, Graceful Muse Paperie. So be looking for more of this in the future. Okay, this is really cute, and also like, so it says hello 2025 freebie, and it's like, it's metal. Okay, so I did watch Cass's, and I feel like there was one other person that I watched, but they were on Instagram haul some of this. So I didn't watch a full haul of the Instagram one. It was just like a couple of days here and there, but I watched Cass's full on haul of this. She got this one and I did not. It was like the only kit advent that she got that I did not get. But Lauren put the extras up on line after the fact, and this poor girl, like, the shop owner, she moved from Canada to Europe somewhere in the middle of like Black Friday and Christmas and all that. I think it was more towards Christmas. I was trying to get all these Black Friday orders out, and but was having issues with shipping because shipping changed from being from Europe to Canada, and like trying to set up her shop again in a new home, and all the things that come with moving in general, and then moving your shop on top of it. Like, I can't even imagine. And she was trying to stay open and keep caught up and do all the things. So shout outs to her, and like trying to do all the things. So she was doing a really good job of keeping everybody updated on Instagram on like where she was in the process, and she had talked to different people about shipping and the issues and getting things solved. So kudos to her. But yeah, so when she posted this stuff, I knew there was 2 collections based off of watching Cass's that I really, really wanted. So I tried to stick just to that because I was trying not to go overboard with purchasing. So that is where we got these things from. So I have Young at Heart and the Country Air were the 2 collections that I picked up. Because I was influenced by Cass, I put Cass's name in. I don't know if I could get discounts from her, but I did put her name in the notes for her freebie. I may have put it in for her code. So this is her freebie. Cass is on her PR team, and there's a few other girls that are on her PR team too. This is the journaling card that it came with, and it is foiled, which is really, really pretty. And then on the back it says 2025 and Graceful Muse Paperie. Okay, I think I will start with this one, and then I will move into the others. Actually, you know what? I'm going to start with the folders first, because I thought this was such a cool, I feel like there are some more shops coming out with stuff like this, and I feel like it's a really cool kind of item. I do have some folders like this already in my collection, but they're not, like, they're more file folders, or what are they called? They're like folio. So they have sections in them, and it's just like one big envelope kind of. So it's not exactly like these. So these are really kind of neat in that they have like a hard cover, so it's better than putting them in like a folder. And it has this pocket over here on the side, and then if you have like $2 Tuesday sheets or that size, you can put them in there. And then this is more for like your like half or fourth quarter sheets. So let me do a little demo for you. So with this sheet, you could put all of these in the side here that you're planning with. It does poke out just a wee bit, just FYI for your information. And then like this size sheet could fit in here. And then I don't have, oh, I guess I have this as my $2 Tuesday sheet. Can go up in here. So just to give you kind of a reference of the sizing of all that. And again, it does poke out a little bit, but that way you have an idea of the sizing for all of these things. So that is one that I got. All right, and then I guess I need to take these out in order to show these to you in a little bit. All right, and then with me going to Galentine's, I thought this would be an awesome like purchase. And then here's the bigger one, which doesn't have like those little pockets, but has bigger like sleeves. I think this is going to do a really good job of holding on to like a collection. And obviously since this is bigger, it definitely gets you covered. The other thing I think would be nice to fit in these, and I don't think I have any on me. Or like I would really have to dig to find one. But the vellum sheets, we've been getting a lot of like half size sheets, and I feel like that would fit like these, that would fit nicely into here. Really wish I had half size vellum around me. Oh, I do see my Philo folder item. So this is normally what I have been traveling with. I think I got this at Target and or Amazon. But it has like one section here and then another section here, and it's pretty sturdy and just wide. So what I do is I put all the foil and or decorative things that I want in like these sleeves to kind of break them up. So here's the, well, this is really kind of, I don't want to say random, but definitely has like other stuff in it. I need to actually put back, this was stuff that I did over the summer and I need to put back. But yeah, so I'll like kind of categorize them either by type, like foil or non-foil for a collection, and then put that in there and then put that in there. So that way I can carry the kits and items that go along, the decorative stuff with me, and then I can put this in my backpack that I carry on the plane with me, and or when I go traveling, I have like my own backpack that I usually put my laptop and all of my electronics and stuff in, and then this goes in that. But I can also now put these inside as well. They would fit inside, so doubly protected. I also have like some of these kind that have this hard plastic. I have it in like 3 different colors. I definitely think I got that one from Target. I think this one was from Amazon, and the others were from Target. And they're like, it's a pale pink, a blue, and I think like a pale green. So I don't use those as much for the traveling. I actually use those to like sort papers and whatnot. One of them is a destash folder that I have my foiling items that I'm going to destash. That one probably will be coming with me on the trip because I'm hoping to do some destash and Galentine's with the plan. So yeah, I was very excited to pick these up. I do think she has, if she has any leftovers, they're still in her shop. Last time I checked, and I can't remember if these are still available or not, but I do know some of the kits were still available. Okay, moving on, I'm going to go back to, oops, my washi fell all over the side. I'm going to do this collection first. And I'm trying to figure out where I'm going to hold these off to the side, down here, sorry. All right, her washi paper seems a lot lighter than others, and it does have a clear backing, but it seems way more see-through than I feel like some of the other shops. I want to do a comparison. So we just did the Giving Girl, and can you see my hand like way better under this one than you can, like, you can even, I don't know if that makes sense to you, what I am saying, but like I can totally see my finger way better under this side than I can under this side. That is amazing. I wonder what kind of paper this is. This is new paper to me. New washi paper. I feel like washi paper has so many varieties. Like there are so many shops. I don't know. I can't describe it to you, but there are a lot of variations of washi paper out there. But this is a new type that I've not seen, and I really am interested for the layering of this, because that is my one I don't want to say default, downfall of sorry, I think my son's waking up, so I might be running out of time. My one downfall of washi paper is that the layering of it, and I feel pretty confident about laying things down, because that is the nice thing about washi paper, is it's very easy to pull back up. And watch me #regret this here in a minute. Yeah, wow, look at that. You can't, I didn't push that down all the way, but it does. Okay, this might be my new favorite washi paper. You guys, that is like that. You can see that. I know you're looking at it and like, yeah, Danny, I know, I can see it. But I'm like, that is exciting. Like this is now my new favorite washi paper. Because I still get that like real, like, all right, here comes my son. Oh, all right, I will see you guys in a little bit. Okay, I'm back, but this is so exciting. This paper type seems really fun and gives me, I don't know, just excitement for possibilities. I think the washi paper is still kind of new, so everybody's testing out different paper types. So I am very excited about this guy. All right, I'm putting this over to the side now because I want to just show this. This is something that I plan on using in my daily journal. So this is, again, Young at Heart. I loved the blues and the pinks, the dark blue and the pink. This may even go well with my birthday kit from Simple Paper Co. Sorry, I'm like extending this out, not meaning to extend this out, but I'm just like thinking things. And maybe if you're interested, the florals definitely are not the same, but I'm just thinking like the colors with the blue and the pink. And that is kind of giving me present vibes, right? So maybe like leading into the next week. So kind of playing off each other. This one's definitely more of a periwinkle type, but maybe some of the deco, they could be interchanged with each other. May have to play with that. However, I also really like the Dusk kit from the Pretty Pink Co. because it had horses. That was so cool. And I'm just kind of loving that collection. And so I was like, I don't know when I'm going to fit it all in because I have the Coquette kit coming. Oh, speaking of which, I have one more shop after this. I think it's up on my other desk. So there's one more shop. So I am going to try to quickly go through this so that I keep saying that. There's a really cool graphic pattern under there. I don't know if you can see it, but see there's that line. I think you can see that cut line. So there's a line there and it goes that way. That's fun. All right, moving on. Stop getting sidetracked. One thing that Cassie talks about, and so I may also start pulling this into my paper test planner. I know, I think I mentioned that I was like, I'm not going to put stickers in this one, but I'm not using it. I knew this was going to happen. I'm not using it as much as I want to use. So I'm thinking about maybe if I make it a little pretty, then I'll be able to use it a little bit more, at least maybe the month more functionally. I love this page, and this is my reasoning for picking this whole thing up. Mostly was because of this dashboard, but the days to days, I want to make it a little bit more intentional, and I need to just figure out how I'm going to, maybe I'll just make lists in there of what I want to do each day instead of trying to keep track of, because I'm already doing that with my daily journal. So I'm just trying to figure things out. But Cass talks about the smaller pieces that are included with this collection and how they go really well in the days of the week. And those columns are smaller than your regular 1.5 columns in your planner. So like little pieces fit really nicely into that. So that is one thing that I'm thinking about using this collection for potentially, or her monthlies when I get her monthlies. I love this colorway so much. Like pinks and blues, purples. This also, now that I saw this arch, Jess of Letters to Apollo had a birthday collection, and it may actually even still be in her shop, that she released last year that had that archway. It's beautiful. And so I don't know if this florals match that. It's been a long time since I've seen that. Okay, so this is not a swatch down here. These are individual pieces. So there's like, I just thought I saw a color line. So there's circles, 4 circles, like squares, but they have corners cut. So there's that. Let me take one of the circles off so you can just kind of see a circle. It actually is better to probably see that space. And then I think there are flags. There are 4 flags. I'm running out of fingers here. There are 4 flags here. So 1, 2, 3, 4. So that is, oh, sorry. That is what's going on down there. Because at first I saw it and I thought it was a whole swatch situation. But then like felt cut lines and was like, what is, oh my, how about I align the image back up? It's like a little puzzle piece. But felt the cut lines down there. I was like, what is happening? Okay, I stopped because I was like, they do not need to watch me put these back on. But I did my best to put them back in. I think you can't really tell. Anyways, all right, so more swatches, Polaroids, all that jazz, the cake. Okay, this is one of the things I think super sold me on this. I know that you can foil washi. I think that's like the one thing that everybody like super loves about the washi is that you can get color and foil, and it's just like light paper, right? And it's a little bit better saturation than you can get on the transparent mat. And as far as shop owners go, everything that I've heard is that it's easier to cut as well. Oh, it does say happy birthday, so it is meant for happy birthday. Fantastic. Glad I was seeing that. So I haven't really seen people doing like that kind of thing with foiling, like putting a banner or putting words on it. It's a little bit daintier than just like the speckles. It's more of like a splatter. That is my preference, more of like a splatter or sparkle. So I think that's really fun. This is different than a lot of shops, I think, to that line there. So that is one thing, and then I'll show you the other thing. So her, I'm gonna zoom out just a little bit. Her foiling is one of my favorite things and one of the reasons why I'm definitely been lured into the and it was in the best way possible is what I mean by this. So again, the speckles, there's some birds there. So while she does do some of the speckling, there's also little itty bitty pieces of decos. Those are butterflies. She has some wine glasses, and then the speckles around that girl. And there's a chair. Definitely think that is the same deco from Letters to Apollo. But like this part is different, like the city and stuff. That girl on the swing though, that is like, I would love to have a swing like that in my backyard. I cannot get over how light and clear, like how see-through that is. And it's gonna be fun to layer. Oh my gosh. Okay, again, a girl on a swing. This tablescape there. Oh, see, like celebrate, she's written that on there. The foil balloons, the cafe in the front. This is gold foiling, if you were wondering. Okay, and herein lies the main reason why the trace foiling on the florals in the washi. I have not seen any other shop doing this. Like the trace foiling part of this. This is amazing. Like, freaking so stunning. Like, I cannot get over this. Like, can you see that? This is just absolutely stunning. I could look at that all day. Like, it's so pretty. I love this so much. Okay. And here's one of those other sheets I think Cass talks about with like the different sizing is nice. Lots of different edges that are cut for you already, and then some bouquets that are there for you to do what with you want. Right here, strips, I think. And this is interesting because there is not two of the same that I can see. So this is one, and this is a bigger 2, 3, 4. This one is 5, 6, 7. So they kind of match, but like one's a lot bigger than the other. So that was 7, 8, and 9. And they are strips. So that you could get 9, but it'll be interesting to see how I use these. The bigger strips, there's 3 big strips, I could cut them in half and then use them like in the journal. So that may work. And then I'll have to figure out something else to use the others for. And maybe it's just like a coordinating thing. Like I'll put like something up at the top of one page and then something at the bottom of the other. And so they just kind of coordinate. They don't necessarily match. I'm not doing the matchy-matchy. And then I got extra. So I got an extra of this sheet. Oops, upside down. Sorry. Upside down. An extra of this sheet. And of course, I got an extra of this one. Oh my gosh, so stunning. Just gorgeous. Okay. All right, so that was the Young at Heart, which is very cute for a birthday kit. And then this one is the Country Air. All right, so here's that first sheet, the layering sheet. There is the next sheet, which is torn strips. Go a little bit faster. This is, just says JKA, so I don't know. Journaling kit A, that's my guess. JKA. JK. Cute little scenes. She has some of the like cut florals throughout hers, and there's that where there's the circles, the squares, and the flags down there. Some deco. Here is some strips that is cut down the middle. I don't think I mentioned that on the other page because I got distracted by this section. But that's sheet B. I also don't think I went through the sheet names on the other one. Again, that here is a cool butterfly. And it's almost raised to the foiling. That's kind of cool. Very neat. I'm very much in love with this. So excited to use these collections. And then I'm like sad because it's going to be a while. Because they're more summer or spring kits. This is illustrations number 1. Look at the doggy. that sky is so pretty. Okay, and then here is illustrations number 2. Look at her dress and the chair. Like that. Ugh. And there's like a lamp over there. Boots. I am so impressed with the details of foiling. Just large florals and like somewhat different than the other one in that it's more of the trace foiling. She had like the center of the florals kind of more foiled, and these are just more of that trace foiling, and the butterfly clusters are really pretty as well. And you know that I already picked up two. I'm picking up 2 of these, so I picked up each collection on its own, and then I'm picking up the extras. KD Deco Kit? It seems like it'd be DK if it was that. And I think I picked up another extra of that one as well. Okay, this is the last sheet in the collection. Again, it has not the matching. I really love that, like, ombre? I don't know what to call it. That mix of color. That's kind of what I want washi strips to be, like different colors kind of mushed together. So when you tear it off, you're getting different colors that match the kit, like the kit colorway. But I want it like swirled together. And then it's not really swirled, but like little alcohol ink splotches where they're overlapping with each other. Yeah, that's what I would love. Okay, and then, like I said, I picked up another one of these and another one of these. Can't wait to start showing you guys what I get from her each month with her subscription. If you're interested, I think she has some slots left open. You won't get February's, I don't think, but you could get March's. I think that window has closed. But yeah, that is what I got from Graceful Muse Paperie. I do not have a code with this shop, but my good friend Cass does. So if you are interested, please Cass's codes. There's some other great girls on the team as well. So if you go to her page on Instagram, you can take a look at all the girls that help PR for her shop. But yeah, that is Graceful Muse Paperie, and I think I said this was the last one, but I have one more that I'm going to try to squeeze in as well. This is Saucy Stickers Co, and they just came in the mail, so that's why I forgot that it had come in the mail today and didn't bring it back to my filming space. But very excited to see all of these stickers. I have not even really looked through them yet because they just came. They are a combination of ideas that I want to do for different items. I am thinking, haven't fully decided what I want to do in my journal for February yet, and it is quickly approaching February, so I gotta figure that out. But I may do the Joyful Heart collection with the Paper Trail Plans Coquette collection. They are a very good pairing. My only caveat to that is that I did get all of these in transparent matte, and I do prefer to do a little bit more of the premium matte in my journal, but I can make it work, I think. And then I'm trying to remember what I ordered from Paper Trail Plans and whether or not that was on washi paper, transparent matte, or premium matte, because they really complement each other very well. So I picked that up. And then this one is New Beginnings, and that collection goes really well with my newest Addictions collection. She has she actually has 2 Celestial kits. One is more of like the white and blues and such, and then the other one's kind of dark Celestial with like blacks and golds kind of tones. So I think it's very cool that she has both in her shop. And I did go with the blue, and it did match this. So that one should be coming to the newest edition, and then I'll be able to compare, and also the Paper Trail Plans one. I say all that because I was very excited about these. And this is my thinking. And I actually think I just heard Jess of Luscious Plans talking about how she combined the newest edition one and this one. And then I think maybe she mentioned this, or somebody has mentioned that the Saucy Stickers Co and the Paper Trail Plans Coquette Kit go very well together. So, anyways, just very like similar. And that's kind of the cool thing right now I feel about journaling kits. They might not be the exact same collections, like clip art, but because we are pulling in so much different deco, you're able to kind of combine certain kits and items that you like, and getting just a few sheets from this shop and maybe a few sheets from this shop, and making your own unique spread and layout, I think is super fun. And I'm just really loving that right now in the community. And it also helps me feel like I'm supporting more shops too. So yeah, okay, let me go over. This is Cass's freebie. Cass mentioned to me recently that they are updating, or they should be updating, because she keeps mentioning that she needs to put that in. So you can use, I think it's Cassie 15 to save 15% off. And here is Saucy Stickers freebie. This is on Premium Matte, and Cass's is on Transparent Matte. Just FYI. Okay, I am going to start with the Celestial Kit because my plans for that are that I would love to use it in the beginning of my, I think maybe 2 sections. So I haven't done it yet, and you know what? It's my own stuff, right? Okay, so this is my paper Tess. She has different kind of sections at the beginning that you can use for different, like the quarters or whatnot. But I was thinking about maybe doing kind of a, I don't want to say mood board, but like something, goals at the beginning of the year type thing in here. And then also potentially in my Sterling ink one, which also has like a section at the beginning that I can do some kind of opening with some stickers. So kind of thinking about doing that for both the sets and using the same collection so that it's kind of cohesive. So that is what I'm thinking about using these for. Right, because it is a transparent mat, I am going to put a sheet behind it so that you guys can see it a little bit better. So this is page 1. It is from the Deco collection. Now the florals, I can't remember. I did like one set of florals better from one of the shops, either Saucy Stickers Co or White, or My Newest Addiction, and I can't remember which one I like the florals more in, but I do think I got florals from both collections just to kind of tie it in a little bit better, and depending upon where I'm going. But that girl, and I love the detail on the moon. That's interesting too, that the way she's holding it. I think that's fun. So I'm feeling more silver vibes with this collection. These scenes, y'all. That big scene, so fun. I love that. And like, I don't know, I just really love the moon and the clouds. And again, another moon and this pathway. That is also like so gorgeous, these scenes. I really love the organic and how it's cut out around that. And it's not just, these are my preference for scenes, is like when it's cut out and around, and you can do fun layering things in between those spaces with like foil or whatnot. So really, really appreciate that Rebecca, she's a shop owner, has thought of those kind of details. These are like little scenes. It is a little reminiscent of a New Year's kit with some of these things, but I think putting it at the beginning of my, I really love that too. Sorry, I just saw how it was cut out. I was like, oh, that's so fun. New beginnings of I like these florals. It was these. I like there's like a little touch of green and some blues. I think Muse, my newest addiction, I did get the florals from her too, but I think they're more like white. I just like a little bit of contrast. So these are her floral edges. What was I saying? Oh, even though that it's like more of a New Year's Eve kit, I also think that, like, I mean, you're starting your it's your New Year's goals or whatever. So resolutions, intentions. I like that word too for your New Year's plans. So these are the corners. I think I said that. Maybe I didn't say that. Here are the bouquets. And there's some individual florals in there too. Here are the swatches. And I think I talk about this. I sometimes don't pick up the swatches. If I get the whole collection, I do, yeah, because it comes obviously in it. But I loved this pattern in particular, and I liked that one. So I like the nighttime skies. So that's why I picked this one up, but this one in particular I really loved. And I'm trying to remember if I picked up, Paper Trail Plans had like a celestial kit they came out with last February, January timeframe that went with their Galentine's with a Plan, and had celestial foiled things. And if they're in the shop, so I'm going to pick up some up to go with this as well. Oh, that's pretty. And the staircase, that girl. It says, this unwavering first step will mark the beginning of something great. That's an awesome quote for my intentions for this. Here is the new beginnings journaling page. Trust the magic of new beginnings, a new era. That frame is very fun, and I love those firework cluster items there. And here are the florals larger. The swatches, alcohol ink, she calls them watercolor splashes. I feel like every shop calls them something a little bit different. So this one looks like clouds. That's fun. And then this looks like the night sky along with that one. Okay, and then here is the last page of this collection, and it is the swatches and borders. We got the floral. Then she has like a thicker line, a thinner line, and then two separate ones. Okay, so that was the new beginnings, and then here comes Joyful Heart. I just want to make sure that sometimes I buy other things and I'm like, oh yeah, that got like thrown in there. Not that they're throwing in there because I ordered it, but like I didn't organize it ahead of time. Okay, so here is the deco page. I tried to be, because I had already bought the Coquette items, so I was trying to be very intentional with doing more neutral things for this one. This one is on transparent matte, and then this next sheet, I don't know if I did that on purpose, but this one is on premium matte. Sometimes I don't always know my intention, and it could have just been an accident where like I put in the premium matte and I was like, oh, I meant to do transparent matte, and got distracted by one of the many things going on in my life, and then forgot to take this one out of the cart. But I'm not going to hate on having extra stickers, right? Okay, these scenes. I love that one. And this one's cool too. Like, who doesn't? I mean, maybe you don't. I was like, who doesn't love a little maze? A little garden maze. And then the books. The library. Oh, sorry. I'm a little off. There's the maze one. I apologize for being a little off screen. All right, this page is the scenes, the small scenes, and here is some of the more garden. This is a vanity. We got the library. This is some kind of building on the, I don't know what would be on the grounds of this mansion that I'm envisioning. There's a girl, and I think, yeah, Okay, so it looked like there was some sky there, and I was curious if this was cut around the tree, and it is. So there's actually like this white space there. Cool. I really appreciate that. And this one's cut around that as well. Okay, I really liked this as well. The little envelope and the two, so they're broken up. That's really nice as well. I think my preference is this one though. And then you get 2 different options for February, like the names, obviously. Okay, and then here's some of the larger sheets. So that was all the like from the deco. And here's some larger sheets. Girl. And then that locket. I was actually thinking that one might go really well with the honey hive kit. That girl too, with her floral flowers in the hair. It's pretty. If you carry joy in your heart, you can heal any moment. I was like, I don't know if there was any other quotes within this that I did not read. Very possible. Love that down at the bottom. Some mirrors and some seals. I love wax seals. The lace bit. And this is 2 separate ones, but they're like butted up against each other, so you know you're getting 2 different angles for that washi, torn washi. And then here is the swatches and borders. So you get 2 thin ones, the same, and like the same as the other sheet that I showed. And then this seems a little bit fatter. And 2 of those, 1 of each of these, and then 2 strips of your florals. And they are mirrored. Maybe. No. Yes, they're mirrored. Sorry. I have to literally visualize it in my head, like flipping it. No, they're not mirrored. Sorry. I was thinking if you put this, because these 2 are the same, so it's not mirrored. It would need to be over here in order for it to be mirrored. So not mirrored. FYI. And then these are the water color splashes, and loving those 2. And then this one that has the I call it a swirl. It's not really, I say that, but then as soon as I say it, I'm thinking of an actual like swirl, like a spiral, but it's like they're kind of mixed in, little ombre-esque swirl effect going on there. And I love the writing, the script over top of that. Okay, so that is my order from Saucy Stickers Co. So I got the 2 collections. Very excited to use both of those. You guys, I am loving all these gorgeous stickers, having so much fun, like seeing all these shots and what they're coming out with creatively, and to support us in our sticker addiction. But if you are interested in using or getting anything from Saucy Sticker Co, you can use Cassie's code. I know Jess of Luscious Plans is on there too, and Jenny and Tara, and I feel like there's a few others, and I always say that. But yeah, go check out her page if you're interested on Instagram, supporting any of those girls and putting their names in the notes for their freebies. And that will do it for this haul. Thank you guys so much for joining me and sticking with me. I know my hauls are a little bit long, and again, I apologize, but you can always, like, that's the nice thing about being on YouTube. You can always pause and come back later, especially if you like save the video, then you can come back at any point in time if it's in your saved like playlist. So that's at least what I usually do with some of my videos that I know, like my friends that do hauls and stuff, if they're a little bit longer. So yeah, I definitely watch in chunks. So anyways, appreciate all of you guys so much, and let me know in the comments how your new year is going, and if you like are enjoying the season of planning with all these lovely different options that we're getting. What kind of stickers are you picking up? Are you doing some of the decorative? Are you doing like the journaling decorative collections? Are you doing just more of the deco sheets, like the big sheets? What are you guys picking up? Are you still doing kits? Not still, because I'm still doing kits too, but like who all's out there still working on their kits and their, is anybody else out there working on their 2024 planner stuff? I am. Even have some 2023s that I need to finish up, but we are where we are and we're happy about it. Okay. All right. Talk to you all next time, and thanks for watching. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, consider liking and subscribing. Here are some other videos you can watch. Hope you enjoy.